race in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my card.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. And again, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. This defense for the Dolphins much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Achane to start the drive, and he'll get this to the 32. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they got to make sure that they don't have those.
A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. We're scoreless after 1. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jordan Addison, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On the return, it's Tony. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Shreds the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He gets it to Addison. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Third down and 13. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Flowers going to go in motion right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Flowers going to go in motion right. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. H.A. here, they stay on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flowers going to go in motion right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Ronnie Hillman in there. He gets the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll run for it with Achane. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll run, Achane. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnett. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. That'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Working from the gun, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jordan Addison with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 2nd and 6. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 55 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Again, it's Achane. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Here comes second down. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Oh, no, and this is a disaster. They try the fake spike, and he gets sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll come up now on second down. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Fields going to change things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
This is 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. And able to get this out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 22. 41 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They'll run with Carter. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mahomes to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Mahomes. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise.